Hi, I'm Billy Robinson, and I'll be covering height mapping.
So to give you an overview, height mapping, also known as displacement mapping, is a technique used in 3D modeling to create surface details on an object based on the grayscale image. So to start off, you need to create a plane of the topography to sit on. So we'll go to plane, we'll draw it out, and under parameters, I'll make it 1,000 by 1,000. And I'm also going to change these segments to match the area perimeters so that I know that each of these grids here are 10 meters by 10 meters. In modifier, um, select plane, and in the modifier list, we're going to search for displace. So this displace modifier will be displaced by the bitmap. So your next step will be opening up Tansgram's website. So the grayscale values represent height information, meaning lighter areas are raised and darker areas are lowered. So you can choose an area that interests you the most. So for the time being, I've chosen this area because of the grayscale values are quite interesting. So the website shows the max elevation, which is 1,735, and the minimum elevation of 249. This is important to remember when you come back into 3ds Max. You don't need any of the map lines or anything, so you can leave it as is. And so from this, we can continue and export the image, which will download into your downloads file. So once this is downloaded, we'll go back into 3ds Max. So there's two ways to do this next part, which I'll show you. So firstly, you can go to the displace modifier, which is already selected, and go down to bitmaps. You can select none, and you can go down and find in your downloads the image. So here we have it, and then you can select open. So this will apply it onto the object of your plane. Another way to do it is that you can go to the materials editor. So you can either go up to the top, material editors here, or we can just use the hotkeys and press M. So for this next step, all you want to go to is your downloads file. And here is your height mapping. And we just want to drag it in. Next, from this little tab over here, you can drag it to the maps and it will come up with this instant copy. We can press OK and that will apply it to the object as well. For this instance, I feel like if you just press bitmap and none, this is pretty much the easier way, so you don't have to do the other steps. So we'll just go back to downloads. There we go. Height map and open. So where it says strength, this is where you can put in the max height of where it's said on the Tansgram's website. Or if you want to, you can play around with the strength to exaggerate the topography. So by just sliding up. If you want to see the material for context on the map, we can just go to Material Editor. So again, hotkey M, and we can just right click, go to Materials, go to General, and we can just go down and select PBR Materials, Metal and Rough. The next step would be under Base Color Map, drag this tab out and then let go, which will go give you a tab option going to Map, go General, and go Bitmap. Here you can select the map that you have chosen again and select Open. The next step you'd have to do is just to right click the materials and assign to selection. And there you have it, your height map with the images, with the image material to show you the grayscales.